from across the islands on K5. This is your source for breaking news in the morning. Hawaii News Now Sunrise.
Is it getting louder and even more festive?
It's a little chaotic, but it's the kind of chaos that we wanted this morning, right?
Yes.
No, it's a good one.
The kind you need for Giving Tuesday.
There's a lot of people out here, there's a lot of energy, and everybody's in the giving spirit.
And we're pulling certain things out of a hat. Well, it isn't really a hat, it's a basket.
A holla hat, sort of.
Yeah, here we go. And so what we're doing is all morning long we're either choosing business cards or they're coming down and putting their information on a piece of paper that goes to the Hawaii Community Foundation.
Oh, I thought that was the winner.
No, no, I don't get to do that. So, by the way, I just got a text message. Somebody just texted me, Grace, pick me. So, there you go.
Well, who was it?
Oh,
No, dummy. Okay.
Don't look.
So $1,000 from HCF and their giving partners. This has been going on all morning long. It's been truly amazing to see. Okay, here we go. Another Cheryl Onishi from Alexander and Baldwin dropped off her card.
Very nice.
So we don't know what nonprofit she has chosen, but we will find out. And they get $1,000.
Yay! And continue to come on down here. We're going to be here all hour long. So if you're in downtown in one of the buildings or you're getting dropped off, come on down, put your card in here, put your name in here, and who knows, we'll be picking you.
And if you're not able to do that, we completely understand. Obviously, everybody's got to get to work. Changeforhawaii.org. You can do it at home, maybe even at work when nobody's looking. But you know what? They should understand.
Oh, yeah.
It's Giving Tuesday.
Do it on your phone.
Don't forget, this is some useful work advice. If you keep pulling rabbits out of your basket, pretty soon people start asking for livestock.
All right, speaking of livestock, God, just kidding.
What does that mean?
Did you not hear the rooster earlier?
Oh, yes.
That was
yes.
across the street
There's
along
roosters,
with
there's screaming, there's
Weatherman.
honking of horns, and Guy Huggy. Yeah.
I'm right here, you guys. I can hear everything. I'm right here. Anyway, we're downtown Honolulu, right at the intersection of Bishop and King. And I can see those guys and hear them. Anyway, we are expecting some pretty nice weather. Granted, it is a little damp and squishy this morning. But
Thank you, Milaka. We're here with Catherine Goh from Central Pacific Bank, and her mission as part of that CHANGE acronym is education, more specifically post-secondary education. So Catherine, what are you doing different and how are you impacting that specific area?
There are a couple of things that we're doing, Steve. The first one is looking at non-traditional pathways to higher paying jobs. And one project that we worked on over the last few months was partnering Maui Community College, who really led the effort in developing a certification program for air conditioning installers and repairers. And for those kids just graduating from high school, they go from a minimum wage job to one paying $50,000 a year after a 4-month certification program. What we need are dozens and dozens more of these kinds of partnerships with industry and our local colleges to develop the curriculum and programs for jobs that we need here in Hawaii filled.
Yeah. I know there were a couple of things. Was there another aspect of this that you were trying to mention?
There's another program, and this is one where we worked with the chairman of Central Pacific Bank, Paul Yonamine, and that program involved bringing the Entrepreneurs Sandbox and Kaka'ako to life. What that involves is all local companies working with college students, interns, in solving real problems that companies here in Hawaii are addressing. And what we're doing is reviewing, analyzing, and implementing the latest and best technology. This results in our companies here in Hawaii being more productive, but then also providing our college students with the skills eventually to go work for companies and help these companies in evaluating and implementing technology.
Yeah, Catherine, by the way, is also on top of everything that she's doing within the community, the president and CEO of CPB. So obviously this is a big time of year for your company as well. You know, why are you guys so out there and so adamant about making a difference in the community?
For Central Pacific Bank, making a difference in the community is part of our mission. It's who we are. And so we have several programs throughout the year to support the community, including the CPB Walk, the volunteer hours of our employees. We give our employees 3 paid days per year to support a nonprofit of their choice.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we have the Angel Tree program at this time of the year.
Yeah, and let's go over it. It's really simple, right? You see the angel tree, you're going to see it at all the CPB branches. You just take one of the, and these are for specifically for children and seniors, right?
That's right. These are for children and seniors who otherwise would not receive gifts this time of the year. And it's really pretty simple. We have these beautiful Christmas trees in all of the CPB branches, and we encourage all of the public, people here today, to pull a tag off of the tree and to purchase a gift or monetary donation provided.
Yeah.
And as long as these are brought into our branch by December 16th, we'll assure people that gifts will be under the tree on Christmas Day for these children and seniors.
That's awesome. And you're going to see these tags and you're going to see how simple some of these things are. It really puts things in perspective. People asking for purses, backpacks, folding cart with wheels. I mean, it definitely makes you realize that there are people that are going without this holiday season. Catherine, thank you for everything you do. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we'll be right back. Sunrise is on the road for Giving Tuesday.
That's right, Lacey, here in downtown Honolulu, it's a little damp. We have some passing showers coming through, and that's been the case this morning, but it hasn't dampened the spirits of these guys. That's right, these guys got the coolest hats of anybody downtown. They're wearing the fezzes, of course, significant of the Shriners Hospital for Children, just one of the many nonprofits looking for your help this holiday season on this Giving Tuesday. Now, as far as the weather, yeah, it is a little damp.
Nonprofit organization has been serving Hawaii's keiki for more than a century, taking in hundreds of preschool students at several campuses across Oahu each year. The group hopes to continue this legacy, but needs your help to do so. KCAA Preschools of Hawaii was founded in 1895 to provide care for children of plantation workers.
We were the first to desegregate kindergarten classrooms in Hawaii, so we're very proud of our history.
124 years later, this nonprofit organization continues to welcome about 900 children each year at their 6 campuses across Oahu. Almost half of those children need tuition assistance. KCAA distributes about $100,000 a year to help.
Our commitment is to serve working families, so most of the children can be here almost 10 hours a day. We have a lot of families who just miss the qualifying level income for the public assistance, and so they need some help. And so we're here to help them, and we hope that people will give what they can.
The school serves children between the ages of 2 and 5, a time they say is vital in their development.
A child's brain develops most quickly in the first 5 years of life, and in the first 3 years of life, 80% of the brain has been developed. All the synapses are ready to connect, and we have an opportunity to help the children connect those little synapses in ways that help them to become active learners, to be successful in school and beyond. So you have this wonderful window of time, and we work really hard at creating hands-on activities and stimulating thought. And we have a wonderful curriculum, the creative curriculum. If you're going to choose to invest your money, you should invest it in early education, because children are an investment, not an expense. Over time, your investment in return comes to you as citizens who participate in making Hawaii a great place for all of us to live.
A great organization to support. For more information, visit their website, kcaapreschools.org, and also check out their Facebook page as well. That's the latest here at the Hawaii News Now Sunrise Studio. We'll take a quick break and be back with much more on this Giving Tuesday.
Yeah, you're right about that, Lacey. There are showers, but there are lots of smiles too. Take a look at these people behind me. We have folks from the Make-A-Wish Foundation, as well as people from Central Pacific Bank representing nonprofit, as well as organizations helping with the nonprofit on this Giving Tuesday here in downtown Honolulu. So do them a favor, get to your nonprofit, look up Giving Hawaii, changeforhawaii.org, and then you can get involved and be part of the giving season and make Hawaii such a special place. Making us a special place today is the surf. It's on the way down up in the country. It's a little damp here in downtown Honolulu, but we are expecting lots of sunshine as the day progresses, so just hang on and come on down to visit us here at Sunrise in the morning. We'll be right back with more Sunrise on this Giving Tuesday.
From across the islands on K5, this is your source for breaking news in the morning. Hawaii News Now Sunrise.
This morning has flown by. Giving Tuesday has been the best I have experienced in a while.
Yeah, and I think a big part of that is the energy that we've had. Although it's waning down a little bit, but don't forget to come down here and give on Giving Tuesday.
I don't know. I think it's knowing that there's that many people that want to do something good.
Yeah.
You know, it's knowing that
true.
there's a lot of people that feel that feeling all together.
Great energy
And that
all morning
said-
long.
Oh, that's it. Yes, we have the keeper of the basket would be me. So all morning long, we've been putting names in here, whether it be business cards or people have been filling out the entry blanks. And so what we do is we pull one every half an hour, and Hawaii Community Foundation gives $1,000 to that person's charity of choice. So,
Right. Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay, do you want to pick?
Okay.
Yeah, I picked all the other ones.
Share the blame.
No look.
Okay, no looking.
Okay.
I always like to
Steven,
share the
I got
blame.
Not looking. He's picking,
Oh, I
and
got
he's
two.
got two
I
of them.
got
Oh
in
no!
his hand. Oh no! He
Oh,
pulled
come
one. There we go.
on! Okay.
Okay. Leah Freitas from Les Jardins Academy.
Oh,
And
nice.
let me
Leah
give you the name of the
Freitas.
person he didn't pull. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't do that.
That's funny.
Leah Freitas.
So $1,000
And to think I was about to specify that you are not a basket case.
Oh, words come too soon. All right, in the meantime, Guy Hagi has our weather forecast. It's cooling off. The wind's coming in, Guy.
Feels really good right now. Yeah.
Yeah, the winds are picking up. Did I hear Steve say that the energy was winding down?
My bad.
Wow.
I can't believe you said that,
think
Steve.
so.
Those people should cheer up.
This is the group. Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to do a rain dance. I think that's what it is. Anyway, that's the group from the Big Brothers Big Sisters. So we really want to thank them for coming down, and hopefully they can benefit from this Giving Tuesday. Now, as far as the weather, we've got some scattered showers out there. It's kind of for the Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Hawaii. We want to say mahalo to everybody on this Giving Tuesday. Now let's check on traffic, Lacey.
Great job out there, Guy, and to all the volunteers. Great cause to support. Time now to head back out to downtown Honolulu, where we connect with our Giving Tuesday crew. Aloha, Howard.
Hey, good morning, Malika. Now we're here with Ann Botticelli from Hawaiian Airlines, and we're going to talk about one of those underpinnings of the whole change project, and that is the environment, which is very important to the 6,000 people who work for Hawaiian Airlines. Maybe we could start by having you explain why airlines in particular are looking for ways to be as good as they can as stewards of the environment.
Well, sure. I think everybody knows that we burn a lot of jet fuel, bringing people hither and yon and between the islands, and we're conscious of that. And so for quite some time now at Hawaiian, we have made every attempt we can to reduce the kind of fuel that we burn. We've lightened our loads on the plane. We've given our pilots iPads so that they can chart the most fuel-efficient course and figure out a way to avoid turbulence
And those iPads
reduce fuel.
are actually lighter than the heavy
Yes, they
briefcases
are.
of paper that they
so
used to
they
carry.
have a double purpose. And so we're conscious of that, but we're also conscious that, here in Hawaii in particular, our economy is based on tourism, like it or not, for the foreseeable future. And key to that is the sustainability of our place. So we're very interested in the sustainability of Hawaii, the environmental sustainability.
And that's a whole collection of nonprofits that are among the charities and other groups that we're talking about today. Coincidentally, there's actually a conference going on today that Hawaiian and several of your arch rivals are working together to take part in.
That's right. There's a the Sustainable Carbon Conference down at the Capitol,
right,
where I'm going right after this. And we are one of the sponsors of that conference, and we will be on a panel over there. One of our folks will be on the panel.
One way of saving we hadn't talked about yet that several airlines are starting to, I sort of say experiment with, but some of them have just decided to do it, is biofuels. Is Hawaiian doing any of that?
No, that is a very, very complex area that I think is going to take a lot more research and thought before anybody can do that on an industry-wide basis. So we haven't dipped into that yet, but sustainable alternative fuels is something that we are investigating like any other.
Yeah, it sounds like you're watching it to see what works and what doesn't and so on.
Yeah, and you know, we don't have a common pumping system at the airport or anything like that, but I think that is, and you'll find, people who go down to the conference today will find out that that's very much something that is on the radar of the industry.
That's also, broadly speaking, something a lot of people are looking for now, which is environmental solutions that start with stakeholders instead of trying to impose a solution. So I guess you're pleased to be consulted at the beginning of this.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
Okay, so what's Hawaiian going to do in the next year that may additionally save some of its fuel costs or other costs that are related to the environment?
Well, you know, I think we're still, we've been involved in several things that we're hopeful about. For one of the reasons that we were invited to participate in the Change Framework was some of the work we're doing with other businesses in town as part of the Sustainability Business Forum, as part of the Hawaii Green Growth Movement. And that is, we piloted a carbon offset market experiment with the Nature Conservancy. They've got some land in Kona. They've got koa growing on that land. And at some point in the near future, they're going to go out into the voluntary carbon market and see if they can't create a scalable carbon offset market industry for Hawaii.
Okay, another possible solution that we can watch for you, and we will. And we'll have more sunrise for you in a moment.
Yeah, well, the energy is still going. By
Oh, wait. Oh, you're taking it back now. I see.
I have to.
Yeah, I
they
mean,
made me walk that back just a little bit.
Those are fighting words you said.
Like, sorry, guys. Sorry.
Well, you know, it's interesting because it's 8:44 right now. Everybody's kind of gone back to work, right? So I feel like the bell has rang, the students have all gone to class, and we are cutting class because we're still outside somewhere.
Oh, that's a nice way to put it. See, nobody's going to get mad when you say it that way.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, we've been featuring nonprofits throughout the morning, and you had chosen one as well.
I have. I don't know if you're familiar with the Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts. They're the ones that do the Hoku Awards. Okay. It was created by Crash Kealoha, Skylark, Lindsay, and Kimo Kahawano back in the day. And so what it was something, so it would be like the Grammy Awards, a way of who is the best of the best. Give a certain level to, kind of get up to, make everybody do better in their recording industry. So everybody just thinks it's just the Hoku Awards or the Lifetime Achievement Awards. But now it's much, much more. The Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts is delving into things like industry trends. Everything is now going digital, or has gone digital for a long time. What is next? Different genres. So all of that is all coming together, and it's to help the musicians continue to do what they do. A lot of the music industry is also involved in our Hawaiian music. Hawaiian music tells stories, and it really brings the culture out, whether it be with dance and hula, with music, whether it be composed in English or in Olelo, Hawaii. So all of these things that the Hawaii Academy of Arts does, but they're continuously changing with the way the industry has grown and developed over the years.
Yeah, and you can imagine, as great as the artists that we have here in Hawaii are, I mean, creating something as simple as an award ceremony gives them something to aspire to, and actually I would imagine have brought up the level of performance and entertainment that we've had in the islands.
It has, and so that's why it's awards of excellence for the Hawaii recording industry. Whether it be Hawaiian language or a different genre, or it's helpful to these artists that have helped to perpetuate culture and music throughout the years in our Hawaii, because here it's very, very different than other places around the world.
Yeah, and thanks to the Hawaii Community Foundation and its Giving Tuesday partners, they have given $1,000 to each of our nonprofits of choice, which is hugely generous, and we are so grateful to see that money go to a good place, including yours.
Yeah, and by the way, if you do want to find out more information, go to nahokuhanohano.org. That will hook you up to the Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts, and of course, another place to go ahead and check out this morning.
That's right, changeforhawaii.org. And by the way, all the nonprofits we talked about, they're all registered, so you can search for them there or take a look at some of the other nonprofits that you might be interested in donating to. All right, that's going to do it for us for now. We'll be right back. Sunrise is on the road for this Giving
The energy level is high.
Oh my gosh, pump it.
The one thing that we are not losing out is our battle to hold on to our spot, best weather on the planet, even with a little drizzle this morning. Right, Guy?
You're exactly right about that, Meleka. In fact, it's dried up quite nicely. In fact, it's good enough that the peacocks are out in the street. That's right, one of the lingering people or birds from this morning's Giving Tuesday here in downtown Honolulu. Mahalo to the Iona pair dancers anyway. Now, as far she might be going surfing today because the surf is going to be pretty good size up in the country and on the East Shore.
What a day it has been. Giving Tuesday, I think a huge success. We have Mike Akane from the Hawaii Community Foundation. What did you think today?
This was awesome. I mean, the energy out here was great. You know, amazing bodies out on the street, waving signs. Just want to thank you guys for the energy you guys brought. Your whole team has been awesome, Grace. Thank you so much.
I think we want to thank you for your generosity and what you've done. How does this compare from last year, and where do you go from this going forward?
Doubled up on every area. Doubled the amount of people, doubled the amount of energy, doubled the amount of giving. Off to a great start. I mean, it's a shorter window from Thanksgiving to Christmas, and that holiday period is very valuable to our nonprofit community. So getting that energy up quickly was very helpful. So again, thank you for your guys' support.
Yeah, and it's all about change, and we still have the collaborative that's in place, and obviously we're going to make a huge impact going forward.
No doubt. I think the engagement of the business community, getting in more proximity to the nonprofit community, having more impact. Again, please go to the website, hawaiiforchange.org. Love to see you guys out there.
All right, so there it is. We're wrapped it up here in downtown. Thank you, Micah. Thank you to everyone who's given today. That's it for Sunrise on the road on this Giving Tuesday.
Thanks, Mike.